Hey guys, Rob, aka Devildog here from Explominate, here with Stars and Shadow. Now, this is a game that we haven't really featured as much as we should because, honestly, it's really coming along. So, I was recently given, we were all as beta testers given permission to make video, and I figured it about time that I kind of sat down. I haven't sat down with it in some time, and I felt like maybe it was about time we sat down and sort of saw what it was coming, how it was coming together. And just basically look and see how the game is. It's shaping up. I know that it has come a long way since I did the preview video of it, and it is still, I think, at least a couple months out from being released. So there's a few things left to be implemented, and you'll also see, maybe some placeholder stuff. And one of the big things that's still missing is diplomacy. And if you guys remember that we had a podcast with them way long ago, at the beginning of the year, and they were talking about the various diplomacy mechanics that they were throwing around, and they all sounded pretty good. So I'm hoping to see diplomacy soon. But let's go ahead and explore. Let's see what this game is all about. I might do an episode or two and see how far it is and sort of show it off a bit. And, we'll see what we can come up with and whether or not we can generate some interest. Because, like I said, this is all coming together pretty well. So I wanted to see how interested you guys are. So we're obviously at the race selection screen, and we have, what is this, roughly 7, right? Did I just do my, yeah, I did my math right. 7 races, actually 7 factions and 6 races, because as you can see, the Ashtars are a split race there. They have 2 separate factions, and they all have various bonuses and benefits, so they're now actually showing here, which is great. Ashtar Colonials, they get +1 to production from their colonists, and they also get they specialize in fighter operations and have access to an early game low-cost carrier hull. Very cool. If you guys haven't noticed already, which I'm sure is blatantly obvious, the art here by Ariok is freaking awesome. We've shown it off a little bit before. We talk about it all the time when we bring this game up, and I think you'll start to see what the hell I'm talking about. It's awesome. Alright, so we check out the Ashtar Colonials. Let's go to the Ashtar Imperials. They generate more BCs, or credits, or whatever it is this game calls it. And they also, Ancient Stargate at Ashtar Prime gives the Hodor a unique leg up on Stargate technology. Not fully implemented, so it's not there yet. But, a little taste of things to come. The Grimac Empire, now it's implementing the Grimac cloaking mechanic, remains a to-do item. Alright, so they're going to have a cloaking mechanic, which is pretty awesome. And then they have a Viper Launcher. Grimac Viper Launcher is a powerful short-range energy torpedo. So, I'm not going to go into reading all the backstory, but there is quite a bit of backstory here, so if you like that kind of stuff, you'll get that from each of these. Then we have the Orthan Conference, which are like little sea bugs. Awesome. They generate +1 research, and they have an affinity for energy weapons, which gives them access to super heavy siege weapons. Early access to super heavy siege weapons. Cool. The Corral Kaganate, Ural Kaganate, sorry. Just putting a K in there. Ural colonists generate +1 production as well. They're also exceptionally tolerant to hostile environment types. And they have a knack for designing light ships, and their advanced destroyers and torpedo ships give them a unique ability to field heavy weapons from smaller holes. The Fiddy, which I'm going to play as, because I like freaking sea dragons, they generate more BC, and the mercenary high mechanics and the Fiddies, special perk related to this. Okay, it means it's 2 die, whatever. The Fiddies, that's what they're called, sorry. The Fiddy Combine. And then finally, humanity. So they don't have a homeworld. They start without a homeworld. So it's basically a difficult starting position. They're at a bit of a disadvantage. But they do start with an additional colony ship and additional transports. So, very cool. Let's go ahead and start with the Fiddy. Like I said, I wanna play as some freaking sea dragons, space sea dragons. All right, or seahorses, whatever they are, they're cool. So let's select them. Here you have what's obviously there's still, like I said, we're in beta still or alpha even, and so there are things that haven't been fully implemented yet. I'll make a small map just to kind of create a little more tension. But I don't like that I can't add more. Oh, you can. I can do that. So I'll just add a bunch. And it really won't matter because I'm not going to play long enough to make this terribly exciting. But also it's going to be a little less exciting because there are no diplomatic mechanics yet. So we can change the star system numbers. We can also change the playfield size. So you can actually make huge playfield and then reduce the amount of stars. So you can kind of spread them out. And in this case, we're going to make, 35 star systems, add a couple more. And I guess there'll be advanced map settings that I'm not exactly sure what are going to be. So let's go ahead and start the game. We're going to start the game and it says welcome to the beta. Of course, thank you. We're excited to be here. Starships are ready. We're ready to explore the stars. They are like trade oriented, which is cool. So they call each other traders and stuff like that. And as you'll see immediately, they have a very distinct colony or a distinct ship like set, which is awesome. One thing I really wish I could see or want to see implemented is the ability to like zoom in, zoom out. I know it kind of seems silly, but I really want to zoom in like really badly. But you can click to drag like most games and you kind of see how the star system shapes up. I mean, it's pretty. The stylized look definitely is appealing. So we'll start by looking at what construction is complete at Tornado. So we'll go to change production. So they've completed whatever they completed. They completed a factory here. As you can see, there's still some placeholder stuff, but again, man, the artwork here is fantastic. We'll look up here to see that we've got mines, factories, and farms set up here. So we've got 6 slots that we can improve this colony with, and we've got one of each basically, except for the market, already built. So depending on how many of each we have a different generation of various production, income, metal, food, and research. Now, we can get into this just a little bit, and it's not something I know or understand terribly well because I haven't actually played it, but the metal and food resources are actually new to this game. So I guess you need food, obviously, to support your population, and you'll need metal to build starships. Hey, I like that. It's not too complicated, but it's obviously it allows for some more strategic depth, and I can totally get down with that. So if we've got 1 mine, 1 factory, 1 farm, our food is actually pretty good. We're producing, 6 food? Oh no, we're actually we're consuming 6 food, and we're producing an additional 2 food per turn. So what I'd like to do maybe is create a factory first so that we can reduce the production time on anything else we need to build. And yeah, we've got a positive income. So yeah, I think factory is a good start. So we'll go ahead and queue up a factory. You can also hit the Q button and then use this little arrow button to queue up additional buildings. So what we can do from there is maybe we'll do the factory, and then we'll do a farm, since my hope is to colonize another planet quickly. So we'll be able to transfer food and stuff if we need it. So we have that set up. It says settlers at Seralta. So we have the settlers here from this colony ship here, and we can basically we can click on any of these and then use them or right click to move them. Or you can just not click on any of them and they'll move as a fleet. So we'll take the scout and we'll move them over this way. There is the danger of pirates, so I don't want to move all these guys just yet. I want to scout it out, see if there's anything good, and then if need be, or hopefully, we'll be able to move our colony ship and colonize, just like a regular 4X. There's nothing crazy here. The main draw to this game is, I think, what's going to be a different diplomacy system. It sounded like they were trying to do something Mass Effect-like, and obviously the artwork here is meant to draw you in. And basically, it's supposed to be like a Master of Orion / Master of Orion 2 hybrid in the way the game plays. So, choose some research. Looks like we'll need to go ahead and choose next research project. And instead of a list, or I'm sorry, instead of a tree, they have a list here. It's one where I don't really have a particular feeling on it. I would like to see a tree just because I feel like it would be a lot more organized. But in the meantime, this does provide enough information that you can figure shit out. Advanced metallurgy will give me the destroyer design. I can do lasers. Obviously, that's going to give me some components. Military doctrine. It'll also give me, looks like, planetary assault force and marine quarters. Guidance systems, which will give me nuclear missiles, extra munitions, mass drivers, coil gun, very cool, small craft, some interceptors, xenology, science stations, generate science on shipboard laboratory facilities. Let's try that again. Alright, to do. So you can see how there's a lot of to-dos. I mean, not a lot, actually. There's a lot less to-dos than there were before. Containment fields will unlock trade ships. Tachyon physics unlocks... looks like we actually would be able to increase our range to 4 parsecs. Artificial organisms will give us some food. All farms are upgraded to whatever that is. So, then we have superconductors. That will unlocks the long-range modification for all kinetic weapons. Okay, so I'm gonna do this because I feel like sort of focusing on, you know, like our infrastructure first would be a good idea. So we'll go ahead and set research. Oh my God, 45 turns. All right, maybe I should stick with something a little higher up. We'll do the metallurgy and come out with our destroyer. Unless xenology, there's nothing really. Oh, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and move that away. So I keep clicking on it. Small craft. We'll start with metallurgy. And we'll work our way towards getting something else next time once we get another colony established and get some more research going. Starship's ready. We're ready to explore the stars. We've got that going. We could probably actually use... No, I don't want to use a transport to scout too. And let's go ahead and hit next turn. Alright, so it's saying settlers at Seralta. It's going to tell me that. It's going to always tell me that every time. I could technically colonize this planet right here, but I don't want to. It's a glacier planet, and I'm hoping that I can find something better in the surrounding area. See? I've already found some pirates. We will not go quietly. So I'm going to use the auto retreat button because I have no way of competing with, like, what is that? 9 destroyers. So let's go ahead and auto retreat, and it'll send them back to Seralta, and then we'll push back out to one of these other star systems. Let's move my scouts there this time. Alright, so we've actually looked at a derelict object in the Thuban system. It is an abandoned vessel drifting in unstable orbit. There is no sign of life aboard, and we are not familiar with its configuration or markings. However, it is clearly constructed by a technology more advanced than our own. There is much we can learn from disassembling and studying it. So we're going to study it. Yeah, I feel like 80 is like a huge jump. I wonder if it'll carry over after we get, because we're going to go from 48 to basically doubling that. So let's study it and see what happens. Okay, so we've basically doubled the need that we have for this particular research subject. Hopefully we'll be able to carry over the excess stuff to the next topic. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we've picked up that research. Let's see what we can do. Is it going to make us, is it going to allow us? Nope. Maybe it did. I don't know. It's not completely clear. I guess it might have actually given me more. So I think it did carry over. Yep, because it'll be 1 turn for lasers. Let's let that happen. Yes. Yes! We've already got the lasers. Let's do... What is xenology? Interstellar expeditions. Xenology. Oh, that's prerequisites. Okay, got you. Leads to alien psychology. The study of unknown. Blah blah. 70% leader discounts. I don't know what any of this means. I'm just. I guess there's leaders. I didn't know that. We'll have to look more into this. All right, so the science stations will generate more science. So let's do that. I don't even know what that means, but we'll find out what a station looks like. We got a space station here, so I'm guessing you can probably add more modules to it, allowing for whatever that particular module was to increase our research. So increasing research is always good. No, there's not. There's more. See, pirates are a pain in the ass in this game. So under attack at Ragaleshi, Ras Al Gethi will also auto retreat, and so we're not actually able to. It looks like we're not gonna be able to do any colonization, which sucks. Ooh, look at that. We've got. I think those are orphans right there. Construction complete at Tendao. Hi. All right. So now we've got 2 factories, the 2 farms that we built, and a mine. And I think it'd be best to build a lab with the last one, so we can increase our research abilities. Obviously, colonize Eluz. Oh, so we could actually colonize this planet, which is cool. I like that. I like that you can colonize in the same solar system, because that makes sense. So we'll go ahead and colonize Eluz, and then we'll do. Maybe we'll start punching out some destroyers. I think that's a good idea, so that we can take out some of these pirates around us. Although I don't think I can take on that. Oh, look at that system. My. Well, that's why the pirates are there. It's a paradise planet with a population capacity of 19 million. So that's why there's pirates there, and Yaluk, I bet you, is the same way. Oh, look at those. Man, I want them, but I ain't gonna get them. Alright, so we found another derelict ship, or derelict object. This time I think... Nah, screw it. I like... We're gonna study it. I'll take the boost. And we're going to make contact with the Orthan, even though there won't be any sort of diplomacy interaction, which sucks. I wish there was. And that's definitely, I think, something that'll greatly increase this game's replayability, because right now it's all war all the time. There is no interaction other than war. So let's look. So we've completed that because we took the derelict ship. We took the derelict ship and we made it our research biatch. So military doctrine will give us planetary assault force, which I'm not really in need of. I would rather do something that would help my infrastructure. So let's just queue that up. I don't care. Oh, you know what? Something I forgot. So trade ships you can actually set to start trading, and I should have done that a while ago. That's funny. Again, I'm not awesome at this game. I've hardly played it, to be honest. I played it a bit when it first came out. When it first came out into like the alpha period, and I saw that it had a lot of potential, but it was so far from being done that I didn't want to touch it. And now that it's closer, I can still see that potential. But again, I really want to play this game with diplomacy. The Orthan Empire has been encountered at Philosopher. Yeah, it would be really cool to have some sort of audience with the Orthans and talk to them, but I can't do it. I can't. Alright, so currently researching nothing. I thought I said artificial organisms. I guess I must not have set research. So transport assigned to trade duties. And settlers, I know. Can't do anything about that. So I'm hoping that there is something to colonize up here at Gabal. And why would there be? Alright. I guess I've got one more shot here at this last little star system to expand. What is that? Contact lost? Lost contact with the Orthan. Oh, that's probably because they pushed out and they're not close enough to actually see. So we've got... Oh... I think this is, what, an inferno. So I can't actually even colonize that, even though it says there's a population capacity of 5. Alright, well there's nothing for me to do, really. Oh, maybe I don't think I can get colony shipped to that. Oh, I can. Fantastic. Alright, well hopefully we can get up there and find a freaking habitable planet, for the love of God. Alright, so we've got destroyers queued up, which is great. We have the lab complete, and now all of our slots are actually filled, so that will be that'll be all we can build there as far as buildings go, which I really like that system. It definitely, you know, it feels strategic in that you have to sort of really consider what you're going to build. You have a limited number of slots, and you're going to want to specialize most of your colonies. In this case, I wanted to kind of do a little jack of all trades since it's my only colony right now. And they've also, oh, look at that, they've done Illuse, which will give me another 3 slots. And I wonder if my food consumption is all right. We're actually still +3 in food consumption, so that's good. So what I might do with this one is actually make it a money maker. A money and mine maker. There you go. And that way we can build more ships. Because as we start to build ships, you can see... I don't know how to actually... Let's go back here. Yep. So now that we've got ships queued up, you're going to see that it costs 60 metal. So... Or maybe, I guess, just negative. It's going to cost 26 metal per turn to build this. I don't know exactly. I think that's actually just basically going to take 2 turns because I have 49 production right now, and it's going to take 100 production to make. But anyways, so as you build ships and stuff, you're going to require a metal. Like you're going to be consuming metal, so you'll need to keep your metal up in order to build ships, and it's a limiting factor that I can appreciate, no doubt. I like any sort of resources that create kind of tension like that. I really can appreciate, because you know, if I start to build ships beyond my capacity, then I'll have to spread out and start getting more colonies in order to get more metal, and that, like I said, that creates a tension that I can really appreciate. These are the Orthans. Little sea bugs. But we've reestablished contact with them. They obviously just colonized that planet. I hate them very much for that. Let's see if we can get over there. We can. So, Orthan encounter, blah, blah, blah. Please tell me. Oh, man, they got that one too. And that's a good one. That might be their home colony. Oh, no, it can't be. Wow, look at them. So they're expanding quickly, and they've gobbled up a couple good stars. Now, what did they do here? They took the ice ball. I didn't even realize that I could colonize that. And they're going to colonize another one, aren't they? No, they're about to meet the pirates there. Well, I didn't even realize I could colonize that planet, or I would have taken it before they got it. What is this here? It's a small glacier. Arid small. I'm gonna go ahead and take the arid so that we have a little bit of tension between us. It's fun like that. War declared. The Orthan declared war on us. Oh wow. All right. Well, Magnate. Critical decision still with your attention. Oh, so let's go back and do construction here. We've built the 2 destroyers, and now they're coming at us with a few more ships, so we're going to need to build more. We've got, look at that, troop ships, destroyers. Man, that was quick, man. Oh my god, they're just coming at me. I might lose this in like the first 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and colonize. We're gonna take this little ice ball and we'll get production started, even though I have a feeling I'm gonna lose this planet here in a little bit. We'll do one of those and a mine, and we'll come back out to see what we can do to defend this planet now that it's about to get just annihilated. Oh, there's even more ships coming this way. Destroyers, good God. Why do you guys hate me so much? Metal shortage, so I'm actually consuming more metal than I produce, which sucks. We're gonna have to fix that if I can get through this next few turns. Superconductor, that sounds pretty cool. Military doctrine, guidance systems, let's do this. Takes 4 turns, it's probably gonna be too late. Because I'm gonna lose this colony, I have a feeling. I'm definitely gonna lose this battle. Orthan encounter. This is Orthan encounter. Oh, there we go, that's why. Let's bring my scout back, which isn't gonna matter. But here we go. Alright, so exploration. Okay, let's go ahead and take the vessel out. I can do that, right? I can do that, right? Right, I can do this. Yes, okay, cool. Sorry, so I think I want to say this is like pretty near the final iteration of combat. It's obviously turn-based tactical. I appreciate that. I don't really know how to do anything. Say attack. Nope, can't do that. Let's just move on to the next one then. Oh, okay. Yeah, end turn? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and... Are these guys not able to attack? I'm gonna guess maybe they're boarding? What? I don't understand what's going on. Like, why aren't they able to attack? And it very much looks like they can't. And I think it's because they don't have any weapons. Huh. No weapons. That's weird. I guess they don't start with weapons? But the systems don't show any weapons, so I'm gonna guess that that's why I can't actually attack. Now, I love that you can zoom in and out here. This is fantastic. This is what you should be able to do on the strategic map. There's no doubt. I'm gonna see what happens when I do auto combat. I've been pushed out somehow. Awesome. Cancel. So let's construct. Complete. All right. So this is my home planet, and it looks like I'm going to lose my additional planet. So I guess I'll just. What I should do is edit design. That's exactly what I should do. And okay, it is saying that I've got hard points for lasers that aren't filled. And is that because I haven't researched them? No. Medium weapons cannot be locked. Okay. So that's what it is. I don't have light weapons. I have defense lasers, and they weren't installed on it. So now they are. That sucks. Oh man, I have destroyers that can't do anything. So I'm totally losing this battle, and they are just assaulting me. Like just freaking, just good God. Fleet repaired. I have a feeling this is going to be destruction. I must auto combat this because I can't do anything. Alright, so I guess I need to do something about the distinct lack of weapons here. So I thought I got another hull. So why don't we go and check that out? Ship design. I thought I got a bigger hull. Did I not? I guess I didn't. I guess the destroyer is the biggest hull I've got. And so what's turret times 2? Is that something that I can put? Okay. I guess I could have actually swapped out whatever was in the turret from the other version. Let's take a look, actually. I don't know how... Yeah, let's go to here and see what's there. Blast doors. What are blast doors? Blast doors. Increase the ship's armor rating. Must be placed in turret hardpoints. Ugh. Alright. Let's do that instead. I like one with missiles and lasers. It doesn't matter, because I'm gonna lose. Yeah, this is a learning point, really. Our empire has run out of metal. Won't be able to actually are delayed, so production rates reduced to 8% capacity. Oh, great! Totally screwed myself with that. And you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm going to lose. There's just no way I'm gonna finish this. I'm interested in seeing how it all goes down. So let's go Orthan encounter. I know you're gonna crush me. Why do you have such a vendetta against me? Look how pretty that is. God. Look at all these missiles coming at me. Alright. You know what? Auto combat, destroyer lost. I knew that was gonna happen. And you're gonna take my factory. Or my planet, aren't you? Oh, I wanna zoom in so bad. Please. If you guys are watching, I need to be able to zoom in here. I just want to be able to get close and see what's going on. Make it happen. Alright, so looks like I'm going to lose that. I'm guessing, I thought these were actually troop ships. They were. So I'm wondering why I haven't actually been invaded yet. Okay. Giving me some time. I'm going to see if I can take advantage of it. With my my lack of anything. I've got scouts. Let's see, is this one got... No, it's got the blast doors too. Damn it. I built dunce destroyers. So dumb of me. Oh cool, you can actually move colonists. Hey, that's awesome. Oh. Okay, I didn't want to do that, I guess. I don't know what just happened. Overpopulation and a lose. I thought it only had 2, and then I just... Or it had 1, and then I brought the second one over. Alright, that's not entirely clear. Because I remember it had 1 out of 2, and then I sent 1 over, so that would make it 2 out of 2. But now it's saying that that's too many. Okay. Maybe it's because it's enemy vessels into the ban. Yeah, I don't know. Transports that arrive at a lose. Not entirely clear. I don't like it. Wow, they're just gonna keep sending destroyers and stuff. Wow, look at that. They have nuclear missiles and all sorts of reinforced stuff and munitions and awesomeness. And their troop ship, does it actually have... It has a planetary assault force. So maybe the AI is just not up to snuff yet. Because it should have easily taken my city now, or my colony now. And they're just sending ships after ship. I don't even know how they can make that many ships. Probably because they have so many more colonies than I do. Close-in weapons. PD coil gun. Small craft. Let's make some interceptors. Who knows what I'm doing? Alright, they're just going to keep sending stuff. And it's obviously very clear that they could take... Oh, there they go. Alright, well it would be cool to have some sort of like graphical representation of that just occurred. again, we're in beta, and we're still a few months out at least from. I think they're pushing for like a Q1 release. But you know what? This is probably a pretty good opportunity to just call it quits because I'm getting my ass handed to me, and I really didn't know what I was doing anyways. But I did want to show you Stars in Shadow because I feel like a lot of people are letting this slip under the radar, and as you can tell, it's in a pretty good state. I mean, it's very pretty. Aside from the AI not invading, they're actually doing particularly well, especially compared to me. And you know, the systems are really coming together. I'm really appreciating the food and metal systems that they've created and all this other stuff. Hopefully we'll see a good full setup, like actual tech tree at some point. But you know, like aside from that, I think a lot of this stuff is really just, it's fluid and it's pretty and it works well. So it's an opportunity to kind of consider Stars in Shadow, especially as it gets closer to release. It's available now if you want to pick it up. I'm certainly not advocating you buying a game that's in beta. You should always wait until it's done and released. But for some people, I think enough's here that you're going to want to play it and help development for the last few months. So yeah, give it a look. Yeah, and we might actually, I'll do a full Let's Play once we get closer to release. Actually, once they do release. Because I really want to show diplomacy and stuff, especially if they do end up implementing a system sort of like Mass Effect. But if either of you guys are watching, I'd really like to be able to zoom in here at the strategy map. You guys are doing a great job. Things are really coming along, so keep up the good work. But this was Rob, aka Devildog from Explominate. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.